What is up, y'all? Welcome to 2024. Do you find yourself setting big, audacious, ambitious business goals at the top of every year? And then when you roll around to the end of the year, you look up and you have not accomplished not one of those goals that you had? Well, in today's video, I'm going to tell you some common business planning mistakes that a lot of entrepreneurs and small business owners make, and how you can avoid them so that you can hit those goals month after month and year after year. So like this video while the intro plays, and I will meet you on the other side.
There's no stopping me now. I know my shot, sit down. Money's all over me. I'm called to be rich and be free.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am Ebony Evaughn. Thanks for stopping by my internet home. Welcome to 𝗕𝗂𝘀𝗶𝗀𝗀𝗀, where I help you to go from confused to the ethical cash generating boss that we both know you are meant to be. So in this video, I'm going to share with you some common business planning mistakes and how you can avoid them. So I don't want to waste any time. Let's jump right in with mistake number one. And this is going to be not setting clear business goals. Oftentimes, I'll see people set these big, audacious goals to get to a certain number of followers, to generate a certain amount of revenue in their business, to serve a specific number of clients, to get a certain number of media features, right? And whatever those goals are, at the top of the year, it's like, oh, I'm going to get featured in Fox, or I want to be featured in Forbes. I want to serve 1,000 clients. I want to make my first six-figure month. And then they set that goal and they just kind of forget about it. The whole year goes on, and then before you know it, it's November, and they're like, dang, like I haven't done any media, I haven't done any press. I'm like 150 clients away from my goal. I didn't really generate the revenue I was expecting. And then in the last ditch effort, they try to just do whatever they can to kind of get as close to those goals as possible. And so the first thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that you set clear business goals, and you set not only clear goals, but smart goals. And as someone who came from the HR world, you know, everything has to be smart, right? So when you're setting your business goals, it needs to be the same way. You need to set smart goals that are specific, they're measurable, they're achievable, they are relevant and timely, and you need to have a time constraint for when you want to achieve those goals. Now, I'm not going to go too deep into how to actually set smart goals, because number one, I feel like everyone knows what a SMART goal is at this point. And then also, I have a annual business planning workshop called PlanCORRECT that walks you through how to actually set SMART goals. It gives you a worksheet and everything. And if you're interested in doing some business planning, regardless of when you come across this video, I do recommend registering for my PlanCORRECT workshop, because it will help you to create a roadmap to set and achieve your business goals, and actually write out a actionable step-by-step plan for how you're going to get there. That's just a shameless plug, okay? All right, so the first common mistake is not setting clear business goals, and how you can avoid that is making sure that your goals are specific and that you're setting smart goals. So let's go ahead and get into the second common mistake that a lot of online service providers, entrepreneurs, and small business owners make. And this is ignoring market research, okay? So many people put so much emphasis on their marketing efforts and creating a marketing strategy using marketing tactics without actually having a market strategy. And so when you're actually deciding how you're going to hit your sales targets, how you're going to promote your products and services, you need to do market research, look at industry trends, what is going on specifically within your industry. And you want to also just look at general market trends and do market research as a whole. Do a competitor analysis. Look at your competitors, not to copy what they're doing, but look at your competitors to see what are they doing really, really well? What is really helping them to stand out? What are some things that they're probably not doing that well that you can really capitalize on and fill those gaps within your industry, right? You also want to do a SWOT analysis. A SWOT analysis is something that is so simple, so basic, but yet it's so effective when it comes to business planning and you actually being able to identify the strengths and weaknesses that you have within your business, or the opportunities or threats that may exist outside of your business. So listen, do not underestimate the power of just doing simple market research, doing competitor analysis, looking at industry trends to help you shape how you actually develop a marketing plan and strategy within your business. Just doing that research is definitely going to help you come up with a more powerful business plan to hit your goals throughout the new year. So let's move to the third common business planning mistake that a lot of online service providers and entrepreneurs make. And this is failing to do any financial planning at all. Financial forecasting is a thing, and it is going to be very important. So again, when you set those big income goals in your business, whether you want to get to a specific revenue each month, for the entire year, for the quarter, you don't want to just set a goal and forget it. You really want to mastermind and map out how you're going to get to those financial goals. And in order for you to do that, you need to be realistic and know what your actual monthly expenses are, right? It doesn't make sense to set a goal to say, hey, I want to make $10,000 each month, and then your expenses are $11,000, right? So you need to map out your expenses so you know exactly how much is even costing you just to be in business and to operate your business day to day. You also want to map out your planned income and what goals is it that you want to reach. If you want to get to 10K months, what's going to be your plan to get there? And in order to do that, you want to make sure that you set sales targets, right? For all the different income streams that you have, all the income sources that you have generating income into your business, how many of each product or service do you need to sell in order to get to your goals? So if you have that PlanCORRECT workshop, I actually have some worksheets for this in the PlanCORRECT workbook. So there's a worksheet that will teach you how to estimate your expenses. There's a worksheet for how you can set your income goals, and then breaks it down whether you should track it daily, weekly, quarterly, monthly, whatever. And then I also have a worksheet that helps you to set your sales targets so that you know, okay, this is how much of each product or service I need to sell in order to hit my goals. Now that we're talking about sales targets and knowing exactly what your roadmap is to get to your goals, then that takes us into the last common mistake that a lot of people make, and this is not having a contingency plan. So even though you set these big goals at the beginning of the year, you don't want to just set that goal and forget it. You want to make sure that you're regularly checking in. You're checking to see how you're doing. You're reviewing your plan. You're reviewing your progress so that you can have a contingency plan if you need it, and you can adjust your plan as needed throughout the year. So at the beginning of the year, let's say you only sell one product, and your goal is to sell 10 of those products every month, and that is going to give you $10,000, right? You're selling something for $1,000, and you need 10 people every month to get to that 10K. Well, if you know you only got 5 people this month, then you know that you need to supplement and make up for that in the other months to come. Maybe that means you need to just sell more in upcoming months. Maybe that means you're going to develop maybe a upsell or downsell offer that will help you to recoup that money that you plan to make but you hadn't made yet. So you want to have some type of contingency plan in place so that as you progress throughout the year, you can make adjustments to your plan as needed to make sure that you stay on track, okay? Now, those are the 4 common business planning mistakes that I see all the time, and I gave you some tips on how you can actually avoid those, but I want to hear from you guys down in the comments below this video. Let me know, what are some common business planning mistakes that maybe you see people making, that you yourself have made in the past? What are some business planning things that you struggle with? Those can give me ideas for other videos to cover in the future. So make sure you let me know all the tea down in the comments below this video, okay? Other than that, I just want to say thank you so much for stopping by my internet home. Make sure you like and comment. If you are new here, make sure you smash that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so you can be the first one to get notified anytime I upload another video just like this. Okay, bye y'all.